During part 2 of this interview with the graduated 2020 seniors, we asked them some deeper questions about their relationships with God and the importance of it. We hope their answers help you as you go forward in your relationship with God. What advice would you give those who have had a bad experience at church at one time or another?
Forgive and forget.
Don't let one time ruin all the time, because it shouldn't just be, that visit. It should be much more. It should be about you and your relationship with God and how you're coming here to meet Him, instead of, the people who might get in the way of that.
So all 4 of you guys are involved with either media or worship. And so that means you're involved in the worship service in general. So what would you tell students about the importance of worship? Like the importance of why we worship God and the importance of it?
I definitely think leading worship and media, it's kind of like, say you have people who've never done that before, don't know how to. You're there to direct them. You're there to say, hey, do things where kind of connect them with God.
It's an intimate time between you and God, and I feel like whenever you're focusing on God during that time of worship, He can really speak to you, and the music and the words and the leaders can actually really speak to you, and sometimes they even know what you're going through, and it's just a very intimate time that helps you grow with your relationship with Him.
Sitting in service, you get so much, but you also can, praise Him, we are going to glorify Him and everything we do. I feel like that's a great time to just really express yourself with that.
And that worship time can help you kind of get in the zone for whenever you do go into that message. You're already had an experience with God, and now you're going in to learn more about Him. So yeah, get you in the zone.
Where do you think you'd be without your relationship with God?
In a ditch. Crying, probably.
I don't know, I'd be in a tough place, not a good place.
I feel like whenever you don't have God, you don't have that relationship with Him, you're really depressed and lost. You have a lot of anxiety and you don't really know what to do. But with that relationship, you just feel safer and secure, and you have that person there with you constantly.
Really, honestly, just when you think about my answer for this, how they don't put this in there, I really don't know how people who don't have some sort of relationship with God, I would be like a whiny baby crying.
Especially if you don't have good people.
Yeah. And that's usually what a lot of people it's tough. That's why it helps you show why we see so many people who just have terrible situations, and they feel terrible and they act terrible because they have no relationship with God.
Then you'll do things you're not supposed to.
What has been the biggest thing God has showed you in your life?
I've had really big opportunities come that I never even dreamed about. That's really cool to know that the God who created Star also created me and had a plan for my life. And even though it's not all the way done, it's there's a lot of stuff I've been through that I think can really, especially without God.
How does following God help you get through the things teenagers face?
Gives you hope. You get through the other side.
A person to talk to communicate with, and that understands what you're going through and knows how you feel.
Yeah, as a middle schooler or a high schooler, you want those friends. You want somebody to always talk to and hang out with, and even though you might not have somebody right there with you, the person where you can touch, you have God there to let you know that you'll never be alone. He's always going to be your friend.
What advice would you give someone your age who's questioning whether to follow God or questioning whether to come to church?
What's the worst that can happen? Try it.
Come experience, and maybe you can learn. You're not going to lose anything.
If anything, it helps you become a better person.
Meet new people.
You lose an hour of time at max. Well, not at max, but yeah.
How many hours do you waste watching TV?
Exactly.
Or
watching TikTok.
TikTok.
Come hang out and be social. And also improve yourself while you're doing it.
And gain access to eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiritual
That's
gains.
probably the biggest.
Spiritual gains, I
biggest
like
part.
it.
All right, girls, give the best advice you have to the girls watching.
Be yourself. Don't be afraid to venture out, try new things. Don't be afraid to talk to someone, make new friends, and don't try and change to be someone else that you're really not.
Don't get distracted. Like, you have so much time to like date people or like, date people and
Don't do it.
don't do it. I mean, this
Taking
this
the
time in your
points.
life, you're not supposed to. You want to grow in your relationship with God and like surround yourself with great like girls, or you can even have guy friends. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's so much more time for you to grow in this area of your life, and then so you'll be prepared for that time when God does bring the person you're supposed to be with into your life. You'll be ready.
Guys, give the best advice you have to the guys watching.
You stole my points, dude.
Use it again. That was for the girls.
Don't date! It's stupid! It's a waste of time. You're like 12, okay? I don't care if you're 12
Sorry,
or
Sydney.
18. You're still 12.
Someone's been hurt.
Don't date in middle school.
Don't date in middle school. Don't date in high school. I mean, maybe in college. I don't know. You don't know who you are yet.
You also don't know what a relationship should
Exactly.
be like yet.
Don't know what
And you most likely don't at all. No idea.
If you don't know who you are, how do you know what you need?
Is the you are today the you that you envisioned yourself to be when you were in 6th grade?
Nah.
So, no.
I figured
You met
I'd
her
still
goals.
be. I figured I'd be going to college. Figured I'd still be friends with the people I thought I'd be with. Close in the youth, active in the church, involved.
Whenever I was in 6th grade, I did a whole bunch of things that I don't do now. Like I was involved in a bunch of stuff that I don't do anymore. And so that was kind of like my future. Now I'm just like, doesn't really matter.
During high school and middle school, what would you say the biggest thing you've grown in personally for you is?
Mine would definitely be like Missy said earlier, like not really caring about what people think. I kind of just do my own thing and listen to the people who I do care about and who I don't care about when if they're worried about life.
I feel like the one thing that I've like grown and like actually like taken apart of myself is like my personality. Like I don't really care like what other people think about me now. So like I'm truly myself, and I just like know who I am now.
So, before I know you guys will answer in a second, I don't want to. So, not caring about what people think, how does that help you when it comes to following God?
It helps you to like be more focused on that than like what others are thinking about you, because like people judge you for random things. Some people might judge you for your relationship that you have with God and being a Christian, but it really just helps you step out of your comfort zone and branch out and actually like continuing to grow with Him, because you don't let people hold you back because of what they think about you.
And like knowing that He loves me just the way I am at my lowest, that when I might not think I'm worth that much, He still loves me.
I'm way more social. He helps. He's awesome.
Go Sebastian.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. You worry about like whenever you interact with people, all the little things you mess up doing. Chances are they forget within like 5 minutes, so it's not a big deal.
Or they don't even notice.
Yeah, they don't even notice half the time either.
One of the things I'm always telling students, and you guys just kind of echoed that, is like people care so much about themselves, they don't really have time to worry about you as much as you think they do.
Yeah.
Like you think they're worrying about you, and they're worrying about what you thought about them, not what what you did.
I used to be really mean in middle school. I was kind of insecure about a lot of things, but I was really mean. I feel like I'm not. I try not to be anymore.
I think you're nice, Chandler.
Yeah, you're nice now.
Thank you.
You can be nice sometimes.
pretty cool. I don't have to be nice to you.
I thought you were nice to me in middle school, so
Yeah.
now I kind of am second guessing that.
We were friends though. You know, like if I wasn't like close friends with someone in middle school, I was kind of mean. But you know, I feel like I'm nice.
What would you say is your highlight moment with God? Personal highlight moment with God.
That one encounter back in like 6th or 7th grade at camp, which you remember we were talking about.
Yep.
That you just felt, God moved, kind of pushed me in the right direction of what He wants me to do. So.
There's this one time leading worship. I mean, it was just, it's kind of awesome when you hear God talking to you. It's just a different ballgame, than, just worshiping Him. You really feel unmoved,
I feel like more like the past 2 years, whenever I go to kids camp, I felt like a really deep connection with them just because I've been more mature, and so I've been able to like teach other children like that are younger than me that look up to you, so you get to teach them about it, and that makes you more accountable, and it helps you learn more and like get a deeper connection with Him because you're also leading someone else up to Him.
Mine was junior year at camp. It was like the last night, I think. I don't quite remember, but I fixed a lot of things in my life.